Explaining what our team table names mean, beginning over here with the droneists. Just due to time limitations, we're not going to fly anything today, but you do get to explore some various models of very small and inexpensive ones compared to this one is a remote controlled paper airplane, which is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, this is a multi-thousand-dollar drone that has been crashed, and Miss Encinas' husband does insurance for these things. Another multi-thousand-dollar model here, and it's got cameras, what's called the gimbal, with the propeller on it. Battery, wow, feel how heavy the battery. You can even push the button and see there's a tiny bit of a charge in there. Roboticists, this is an alarm clock, and if we get it to work, it stomps its feet for the alarm, which I think is really cute. iRobot Roomba, this is a vacuum that will actually clean the room by itself. Press the clean button one time to wake it up, and then another time, and it knows where to go. You can even stand in its way and see what happens. It changes direction. How does it know where to go? When time is up, you just press the clean button one more time and then move it back to the table or near the table for the next route. Over here, the Tesla team is originally named after Nikola Tesla, the scientist. Please be careful with this one. Over here we have a windmill, and the windmill is connected to a motor with magnets in it. As the wind blows the windmill around, it turns the motor or generator, which generates electricity. There's a little red light bulb in here. See, the light turns on. So essentially we're turning wind energy into light energy. Also, this guy here, little robot looking guy, is also a generator. Here we go. It turns on, we're turning motion into light. Here is the original Tesla model car that the company produces. Another example of flashlight, you can produce electricity without burning any oil, no burning any gas, we're just the motion. In this case, my hand's gonna get tired, but in nature, wind never gets tired. Some places are just windy all the time. You've been to a beach, for example. Solar power, which collects the sunlight's energy, and then you can plug this into your phone to charge your phone, which is pretty cool. Is the Hyperlooper. This is the one, it's essentially a train that's underground. The trick to this one is they take away the air. They pull the air out of the tube. So to show that, believe it or not, this little device here, I can't blow on it because the glass is in the way. I can make a flashlight make this thing turn. So I'm gonna turn the flashlight on. I want you to look at the ceiling real quick. There is a laser option. Please don't use the laser option. We don't need that today. I wanted to point anybody's eyes. Instead, I'm gonna point this flashlight at the little sails here. And let's see what happens. I'm gonna set it on the table. Flashlight is turned on. Let's see if I can, look at that. The light is pushing the sails around. How is that possible?
A light sail is a spacecraft propelled through space by nothing but sunlight. It has momentum, it's pure energy. And it took us at the Planetary Society, which he started, 39 years, and we finally flew one. We flew our first test flight.
They pulled the air out of this bulb here. So there's no air in the way, which means it's very easy to make things move. So the light's able to move it around. Another example at this station is the air bazooka. There's a little handle back here, and you just gently pull it. We're not gonna pull it all the way out because I don't wanna break this and you have to buy me a new one. So we're only gonna pull it about halfway out like this. As a team, one person can set the cups up while the other person gets a turn. How far do I pull it? Halfway back. There's a little scope here to aim. And boom, right off the table. Okay, just noticed something new. There's actually two scopes on here. There's the clear one, there's also the black one here. What you want to do when you're aiming is you want to line them up so that the black part and the clear scope are lined up right in the middle, and that works very well. Boom! Next person's turn. 1, 2, 3. Just remember, you don't need to pull it all the way out. Just pull it halfway out. That's more than enough power. Okay, this is the Blueprint Station. This is what my father worked on with the Concord Elementary School up in Ohio.
And that needs to stay there because it curls up. We need to leave it flat. And what you can do is turn the page and let it roll up. And then the block here will hold it in place. And then if you want to see another page, you can let it roll up. And the block is just there to hold it as you go through and see all the different designs and reason for these different designs.
I have Google Cardboard for the VR team, but I don't have a phone that fits in here that works. This one you can check out, see what it looks like, but
This is called a Merge Cube. They're really inexpensive and they're super cool. There's a free app that goes with it. We're gonna have the iPad resting on the table like this. Please repeat after me. Don't move the iPad. Because instead we're gonna move what's down here. So you move the cube, oh my gosh, look what's happening up here. Augmented reality makes it look like there's magic happening, right? And what you need to do is you need to line up that white dot in the middle of the screen with whichever one you want to go to. And then on the actual iPad, you're gonna tap on the word launch. And then, now, again, iPad stays on the table. I can pick up this cube. I can see my hand in the augmented reality. And then, oh my gosh, those little cars moving, little ants moving around. So cool. And then I can set it back down. I can tap that back arrow, and now I can move it again to another one. The castle is pretty fantastic because launch. The castle, oh my gosh. Also, a lot of these, if you tap on them, oops, I'm tapping the wrong one. If you tap on them, they do different things and you can see them from different angles. Super cool. Augmented reality. Please leave the iPad where it is and move the cube. We'll have one on each side of the table. We take turns. This is our AI station, artificial intelligence. We are using Siri today. And what you're gonna do is press and hold down the home button until it beeps, and then you ask her a question. Siri, what is 5 plus 5?
That would be 10.
So that's a boring question. There are a lot more really funny questions on here. For example, why are fire trucks red? It's one of my favorites. What is 0 divided by 0? And what does the fox say? So feel free to ask any of these questions. Once you've done it the first time, now all I have to do is tap on the microphone here. Siri, will you marry me?
You should know that you're not the only one who's asked.
Okay, she's pretty popular. So this is AI, artificial intelligence with Siri.